Hey YouTube, Ken Marlowe Bricks, and I'm being safe in this COVID-infected world. I just got off work. This is what I wear at work. I can pull it off now since I'm not at work. Breathe a little easier. So I got a Bricklink order. I already got it printed here, right? And it came from Lego, Lego Burr, Leguber, Leguber, Goober. But he's a Lego Goober. Um, and I recognized the real name on here, and I did a little research on my email account, and I realized it's Fazoom. Fazoom on YouTube. So thank you, Fazoom, for the Lego order. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these parts and get them off to him. Even though it's a work day, I don't usually I try to avoid shipping on work days if I can help it. But I'm really excited that he ordered from me, and I'm gonna get this out and get it packaged and get it in the mail tomorrow first thing. So let's pull some parts, okay? So much to Brickzar's dismay, I do use these square organizers that came in the Lego trays. You can actually buy these on Amazon aftermarket. A 4-pack is about $40. They're about $10 a tray. Probably a little pricey compared to the fact that they used to come originally in the organizers, like those ones right there. They came in those, I believe. But you know, I don't have a whole lot of those, and I needed some kind of tray, so this is what I use. So his first part here is in drawer 65, and he got all 7 of the ones I have. So let me clear some of this random stuff out of the way. So drawer 65. So right here. Now if you have a, oops, sorry, I didn't realize that was out of frame. If you have a Brother label maker, and if you have the computerized version, you can actually auto number these, so you don't have to type out each number. You can just tell it to do it for you sequentially. It's pretty cool. So sure enough, right there I have 7. I like to, even though he's ordering, so it shows me that he ordered 7 and I don't have any left. So even though it shows me that, I always double check my counts. Like this one, this has 60. I'll count that later. So I have a nice growing pile of drawers here. That I need to find new elements to put in there. That's all Bricklink stuff that has sold. So thank you for all those people for buying all that stuff for me. That's super cool. So now we need drawer 155, and that is going to be right after 154. Ooh, and that was a full one. So that's the kind of tall white slopes there. And then, so that was 155, yep, so 165, he got all of those as well, same thing, but the 2 wide, oh, and they're by 3 tall, so it's a taller version, 165, so we got all of those, so I'll double check the count on those, make sure they're all right, and then 174, the solid white panel walls, which is right here, and I believe I actually have more of these. I just need to put them on the store now. I might have used them in mock, so they wouldn't technically be new at this point. So we'll see what condition they're in, and if I haven't used them, then I can list them as new. But if I've used them, I'll list them as used. So he bought all those. Now 464, he bought about half of them. I'm gonna go and just grab the drawer and then count it out later, and then I'll put it back away. So 464 gets me over to here. 464 right there. So I had to organize them. I actually had 2 rows like this in that one drawer, and I organized them like that to get them to all fit. And you got all 7 of 491, 491. Went right past it. So pretty easy, pretty small. I can go ahead and dump those in one of these little cubbies here. So, and then that's going to go over into the empty pile. Come on, maybe. There we go. So that's it for page 1. Page 2. So drawer 497. 497. He only got half of those. So again, I'll count those out here without you guys on the video. 525, he only got 20 out of the 133 that I had. 525. 5. So usually I like to count the remainder to make sure that everything is on par. But in this case, when it's a lot like that, I don't. I just count out what I need for the order. So now finally we come down to T001, and both of those elements are in T001. Well, that for me is a tray. So that is like this tray right here. This is another Acro Mills product. This is actually one of the first Acro Mills products I had, was these guys. And there's another tray of slope sitting on top and a box catching in the back. There we go. So the thing I really like about these particular Acro Mill products is that it has these roof dividers. So when you close it, it always seals, gives you a good positive seal on top of the divider. And so even if you have a really small part that's not in bags, it usually will not skip between the two. I've honestly never seen a Lego product at all that can get over that lip when it's closed securely. And they're really sturdy. I've had these for years and years and years for nuts and bolts and really heavy hardware, and they've been really good. I got a whole bunch of them for about $10 a piece, but I have not seen them for that cheap lately. So he got all 7 of these right here, the white tile 1x1 with open clip. There's 7, and then he got this dark bluish gray, and he has 10 of them, and that's a minifigure ski. So there should be another bag in here. That's a jackhammer. There we go. There's a ski. Yep. So those guys there. So the only thing, and Brickstar actually recommended this, and I 100% agree, is don't mix, like when you're doing minifigure parts, like say something like this might not be a good idea. Having a blue hat and a blue helmet next to each other, and you go to grab one, you might accidentally grab the wrong one. Now these I can recognize pretty easily, the difference between these blue, and there's actually another blue head piece. But like if I had a minifigure torso that was really similar to another minifigure torso and I couldn't easily tell it apart, I would probably put it into a different tray, and that way I don't accidentally grab the wrong one. So for the most part, these are all pretty unique elements in here, so I'm not too worried about that. So that will complete his order. So I'm going to count those out, return the drawers that I don't need, and get this off to him. Alright, so here's his order. The way I like to do it, I try to remember to check off the box saying I pulled the part, and I circle the quantity to make sure that it's a way to tell myself that they're all there. And then I always just throw the sheet in with the box. I have a PDF version of it, so I don't need one. So here's the extra empty bins, and here's the bins that need to get returned. We'll grab these guys. I have a pretty small store, so it's a very long walk to right over here. And I can take, this one was 464, so it goes right next to 463. And then we have those lonely little parts in 497. Should be right next to 498. And then all these, like I said, I didn't count. I counted those ones, but I didn't count these ones to make sure that the remainder was correct. But 525 goes next to 524. And then, oh, that one's empty. So we'll just take these. And when I restock these, I'll probably put them in order. Oh, I'm running out of room here to put this. I need to do some little quick reorganization. I'll probably sort all these into order at some point, numerical order, because that way when I restock the store, it all goes back in numerical order, and it just makes it a little easier to put everything away. Make sure I put the bins in the correct empty bays, because you can see I have a lot of empty bays. So I'll probably sort those and then re-add parts in numerical order, make it a little easier, but not a big deal. So for now, there's still plenty of parts available. Goes to, well, the top of that over there, and then the whole top row from right there to here, and then these two, and then the big bins down here are all in the store listed. So cool. So I got that done. Back up a little bit and come back to the shipping station I have here, and get this stuff in a box and get it mailed out to them. Okay, well I got these new boxes thanks to I believe M&M Bricks for the recommendation. They came from the Boxery on eBay, so I appreciate their recommendation. This is the first time I've used them, so I had to learn how to fold them. But I got it all folded and assembled, and the parts don't fit. So luckily, I also bought some larger boxes, so I don't think I'll have a problem fitting them in that one. Alright, so the new box worked out perfect. I was able to reuse the Lego bag and put all the small bags into the big bag, so that way they're all double protected. And that allowed me to fit 2 large bags in here along with his invoice printout that I don't need anymore now that I've checked everything off. So I'll tape that up, get it in the mail to him, and I believe this is a slightly larger box. Yeah, there's a drop box by my work. I can drop this in if it doesn't fit in the regular drop box. So I'll be good to go there. So I just need to print out the invoice, stick it on there, and we'll be done. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Hey, so one more thing. So I got the package all taped up and labeled and everything. I know what he's building. He told me. So, but I'm gonna leave it for him to do that reveal. So go to his channel. His name's Fazoom, Fazoom. Find his YouTube channel. Check him out. I'm sure he'll do a reveal once he's done building it. It's gonna be super awesome. Another thing, when you do packages through the mail, I tape every single seam. Now, it may seem kind of excessive, and I buy actually good quality shipping tape. The reason why I do that is I've lost packages in the mail before. So I tape every single seam. I tape the label down so you can actually see it's a little reflective there. That's because it's a printed on label that's stuck down and then tape over the top of it. And then any weird corners that are left from folding the tape over, like here on the corners, I tape those down as well. And that's just because I don't want anything to happen to this. I want to make sure it gets there in one piece, and you know, ever since I've started doing that, everything was worked out great. So, you know, tape your packages well if you want them to get there. Make sure when you shake it, there's nothing loose in there. Do a little shake test. Throw in some packing material, some styrofoam, some wadded up paper, some old Lego catalogs, whatever you need to do. Make sure that your package arrives in one piece as you intend. All right, that's it. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.